Okay, I want to welcome everyone to our Monday, November 15th, 2021 meeting of the Whitley County Board of Commissioners. We'll start our meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, first on the agenda, we have our attorney, Matt Shipman.
Good afternoon. Other than things that are later on the agenda, I don't have anything else necessarily to bring in front of the commissioners unless you guys have questions at all for me.
All right, now. Okay, then we'll go to, we had tabled the Title VI transition plan for our ADA. And we're looking for approval for the implementation plan for this. Do I have any thoughts, suggestions, amendments?
The we did send that to Gary Johnson, I think, Kimmy, or made sure that the the attorney we've used for employment matters put eyes on it. That's why we tabled it. And we said that he's looked at it and it's fine. So I think it's a double review at this point. I think it's appropriate.
Good.
I'll move that we approve it as presented.
Got a motion to approve as presented?
Second.
We got a second? Any further discussions? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you. Okay, we're going to switch things around a little bit here. We're going to go to Council on Aging for Leslie Blakely. If you come up here and give us your name and position.
Yes, hi. I'm Leslie Blakely, the new Executive Director for Whitley County Council on Aging. We also oversee the Whitley County Transit Program, and that's what I'm here to discuss today. We have submitted our voucher requesting our federal share of $181,362 from the Indiana Department of Transportation. This is the 5th out of 6, and bear with me, the term they're using is quarters. The math doesn't work out there, but we laugh about that regularly. So we have 1 quarter remaining of the CARES Act money. What I want to report is that of the money that was allocated to our organization, we will be able to use all of the money that was allocated from at the state level for distribution to Whitley County Transit. We will have $144,071 remaining for that final quarter. The remainder of that portion we will cover with our own local funding. So just requesting signature on that claim so that we can received disbursement of the funds there. And I do have some information about the transit program, just some growth year over year. 2019 was a very robust year for the transit program. We had completed 33,267 trips. Of those, just under 3,000 of them were for wheelchair accessible clients. 2020, for obvious reasons, those numbers dropped significantly because of COVID. We were around 23,633 trips in 2020. This year, we are back on track. We've recovered about half of what we lost last year. So we're on track to complete just over 29,000 trips this year. So providing a great service to residents of Whitley County who are in need of transportation service. So can I answer any questions?
Commissioners, any questions?
No, I don't. I make a motion that we approve the grant application and allow for George's signature.
Second.
Got a motion to approve the grant allocation and signature by the chair. Get a second. Further discussions? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same.
Leslie, is you're gonna start getting those grant agreements and stuff come in. When they do come in, can you just forward them to me? So Becky sometimes used to come and bring them, and
Sure.
and then we'd have to just make sure when you get them that they come, and
Okay.
makes it easier. While you're here, I figured I'd tell you.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Yep, that's just for your signature.
So you need it back, don't you? That's why you're handing it to
You
me.
want a copy of that? or-
I do have a copy that I can.
Okay.
A blank copy that I can. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, next on the agenda, we have the Extension Office 2022 Contractual Service Contract.
Good afternoon. John Woodmansey with Purdue Extension here in Whitley County. And I believe you've got the copy of the services.
Yes.
This is an approved, part of our already approved budget. As you may or may not know, there are 3 Purdue Extension educators in our office. They are Purdue employees. And so this is the agreement with Purdue to provide the county portion of those funds to support extension educator salaries. It also pays for our internet connection full-time, and it pays for our benefits. So this is the county portion of the extension educator salaries.
It's a real slight increase from last year.
Yeah, I think it's 3%.
I had a chance to review the contract and I'm comfortable with it. I'd like to make a motion that we approve it as presented.
Okay, we got a motion to approve the Extension Contractual Services Agreement as presented.
Second.
We've got a second. Further discussions? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you.
Thank you.
John, while he's signing, I just want to thank you for the annual banquet. I thought you guys did a really great job putting that together.
Thank you.
Very informative.
Yeah,
We appreciate everything that the Purdue Extension Office does. in
Thank
the
you.
county.
really appreciate that.
Want to copy of that too, probably.
Yeah, you want to just send me a copy? or-
Yep, I can do
Yeah.
that. Thank you.
Thanks, John.
Thank you.
I'll just go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, now Nathan Bilger, plat approval and Churubusco TIF parcels. Nathan's been busy.
Well, these are generated by property owners and we've got stuff happening around the county. So I think just to expedite stuff rather than having you guys sign each one during the meeting, we'll hold them till afterwards. So make it a little
Thank you.
faster. So first item is Faulkner Resort. This is located on 700 East between 900 South and 1000 South. The Plan Commission approved this. It's a 2-lot plat. Approved this in May of this year, and it's just taken a little while to get to us.
You have this in email.
Yes. If you already have paper copies to review, I won't hand out the Mylars.
The paper copies that we have is some of these photos.
We can just pull it up
Yep.
on our email.
Yeah, I had to send the emails out in 2 parts. Do the sign.
You have all of them there?
I don't have that first one.
Okay. You can go ahead and hand the Mylar around if everyone sees it as well. If you wish.
Do you want to see a copy of Nathan's?
Yeah, if I could.
What they were doing is splitting additional acreage, surplus acreage off from their existing house. So that's why it's a 2-lot plat.
I'm not gonna make a motion that we approve, Faulkner Resort.
Got a motion to approve the Faulkner Resort plat approval.
Second.
Wait a second. Discussion. All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you.
Number 2, I believe this is another one from the second email, so you may not have it printed, is Doug Dugan's Country View. It too is a 2-lot plat located along 150 North, just west of Johnson Road. And what they're doing is again, splitting off excess acreage in front of their existing house, I believe for their son, anyway, for additional building lots. And additional building lot. And this was approved by the Plan Commission at their October meeting. Do you have that one, George?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like that open ditch restricts a lot what they can do there.
Yeah, it runs right through the dividing line.
I'll move that we approve the request as presented.
Got a motion to approve the Dugan's Country View plat approval.
Second.
We've got a second. Discussion. All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you.
Third one is Emmerich Estates. It is one lot despite the estate's name. This is located on 500 East, just north of 900 South in Jefferson Township. It too received Plan Commission approval at the October meeting.
I move that we approve America State's plat approval.
Second.
Got a motion and a second to approve the Emmerich Estates plat approval. Any further discussions? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you.
Number 4 is Barber Estates. This is located on West Lincoln Way Road. What they're doing is a 2-lot plat as well, again, to split off acreage, excess acreage from their existing house. Again, I believe this is for a relative as well. And this was also approved at the October County Commission meeting.
I'll move that we approve the request as presented.
Got a motion to approve the Farber Estates plat approval.
Second.
We've got a second. Further discussions? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you.
Number 5 is Luke and Taylor subdivision, named after the soon-to-be owners. So the 1-lot plat located on Old Trail Road, about halfway between Johnson Road and Dalebom Road on the north side there. Notable about it is the new gas line easement that follows Old Trail, goes right in front of this property. Otherwise, it's a standard 1-lot plat, and it too received Plan Commission approval at the October meeting.
I move that we approve Luke and Taylor subdivision plat approval.
Second.
Yeah, I've got a motion and a second to approve the Luke and Taylor subdivision plat approval. Any further discussions? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you.
And finally, number 6 is Hoag's third edition. This is actually a city jurisdictional plat, and as you might recall, we don't do these too frequently, but anytime we have a plat subdivision in the extraterritorial jurisdiction of any of the municipalities, it goes both before either the town council or city board of works and commissioners for dual approval. So this would be yours. City Plan Commission approved it in September. It's taken a little while again to get everything they needed to together, and the city board of works approved it at their meeting last week. This is located, it's a 1-lot replat. They're adding acreage to an existing platted lot on Airport Road, just north of the city limits.
I'll move that we approve the request as presented.
Yeah, we got a motion to approve the Hoag's 3rd edition plat approval.
Second.
We got a second. Further discussions? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you.
Okay. that does it for the plat approvals for this meeting. We actually have one next meeting already filed as well. But I didn't have a chance to send it out to you guys. So the other item I had on the agenda is on behalf of, at least to introduce it, on behalf of the Churubusco Redevelopment Commission and the County Redevelopment Commission. The town of Churubusco formed a redevelopment commission recently and is looking to establish their initial TIF districts, one of which extends southward, includes a lot of industrial area, and extends down to include the Churubusco Commerce Park, which currently is outside of the town limits. Per state statute, you can have a TIF district that's located outside of your incorporated area. However, you need to go through the county commissioners to sign off on allowing that to happen. And in your packets, you should have gotten a copy of a proposed resolution to that effect, as well as a copy of a supporting resolution from the County Redevelopment Commission, basically stating that the county.
I didn't get that.
So we have that.
Okay. Well, but I have
So
copies with me.
what is do we have a precedence for other municipalities extending their TIFs into the county right now?
Yes, the South Whitley Redevelopment Commission, about 2/3 of the South Whitley Business Park is located outside the town of South Whitley's incorporated area. And so when that was created, the county said, okay, South Whitley, this is more in your interest, more local control, and went ahead and approved that as well. And similarly here, the County Redevelopment Commission, through that resolution, basically says we're in favor of, again, giving more local control to Cherbusco. But that's just a supporting resolution. Ultimately, it is your decision to release it or not. Also, if you have other question, Andy Boxberger, who's the attorney for both Cherbusco and County Redevelopment Commission, and Madeline from the town of Cherbusco, and the president of the Redevelopment Commission, whose name I don't remember, sorry, Lisa, are here if you have questions for them as well.
I'll move that we table this. I personally would like some time to look over that information, since I don't have it currently.
Yeah, we got a motion to table.
Yeah, I'll second. But I'm glad you all are here, so it might be a good time to gather information too. Well, I'm like Teresa, I just didn't have any knowledge of it coming into the meeting, and I didn't have this.
I knew they were talking about it, but this is the first time I've seen this
I'm not-
information.
I mean, I'm all in favor of like keeping control of the most local.
And I am, like,
local
town of
subdivision.
Churubusco is extending water and sewer service to the area next year.
Yep.
We're, that's what they wanted to establish prior to the end of the year. So then when we
Yeah.
and then it's already established. Sure, the town is also planning on annexing the area too.
That's voluntary annexation, correct?
I believe the county's done this twice, in the Larwell area also. Few persons.
Larwell didn't have their own redevelopment commission.
Okay, that's what that was.
So it was by default, but even then, the town of Larwell did a supporting resolution.
Yeah.
George, do you want to see this, or do you want to wait till later? Or since
I've seen it.
you've seen it,
So
okay.
we signed the one from the redevelopment.
Yeah,
commission.
yeah.
Okay. So I'll just get that. back.
Yeah, we went to took it to the Whitley County Redevelopment Commission just out of courtesy. As Nathan said, it's the commissioner's decision, but we thought You'd
Can
want
you
to-
email that to us?
Absolutely.
Okay,
I
thank
I
you.
haven't,
I thought I sent it on, maybe I didn't, I apologize.
okay.
I haven't seen it either, so.
Okay.
I mean,
Thank you.
from my understanding, it sounds like I'll fully support it. I just don't want to support something until I understand it.
Understood.
And not having it ahead of the meeting, there's no way that we're gonna sit here and try to understand everything. and
Completely
vote
understand,
on it
yeah.
now. So,
You meet every other week?
Yes,
yeah,
first and the third Monday.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a first and a second on motion to table. Any further discussions? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we have a jail update. Would one of you want to be able to update on the jail?
Sure. So right now, Jeff, do you want to come up real quick? Just go ahead and introduce yourself and the company that you're with.
Sure. My name is Jeff Schroeder with BW Construction.
So Jeff here has about 35 years experience in building jails, being involved with jails, the contracts, the legalities that all go along with that. Obviously, we've never, again, we've said this a lot, we've never built a jail before, so we really have no experience besides what we've learned along the way. So we want to get Jeff's knowledge and expertise. And then he's located in Fishers and really in the world of engineering, that's not far at all. He's only, I think, about an hour and a half away when we do need him. We've all met with him at one point or another. And so today what we're wanting to do is to talk about the idea of entering into a contract with him. We need to obviously look it over and make sure that it fits Whitley County's needs. But I would, if you guys have more discussion to add, or I can make a motion for that, or if you want to speak to anything.
no, I mean, I think I'm excited about this. I think it's gonna be a great partnership. I'm excited to bring BW on board. And, you know, I think we've just begun looking through some of the example contracts that we've received. Today, actually, is the first that we've been able to dig into it. So there's a lot that I think we have to sort out, but I'm excited. I think this is really gonna be a great partnership.
I would just commend the commissioners on considering hiring some expertise on your behalf. I've seen quite a few public projects where they didn't have expertise on their side. And you can probably guess how some of those ended. So I would encourage you to have some expertise to look out for the county's best interest every step of the way.
Thank you.
So I'll make a motion that we enter into contractual agreements until we can find something, and then we'll bring it back and present what we've, I guess, agreed upon at the next meeting and discuss it then, what we all think about it. So I'm sorry, I'll make a motion to enter into contractual agreements with BW.
Yeah, we got a motion.
Would that be actually signing the contracts that he received, or would that be negotiating, cleaning up and negotiating the contract? Is that, I can't second actually signing the contract right now until they've.
Just negotiation, yes. And then we'll present what we've all agreed on or what the changes may be at the next meeting in December.
Yep,
So just
okay.
to talk about what we're gonna how we're gonna do business.
Yeah,
because council has some questions also on that.
yep, I second.
Okay, we got a motion and a second to approve going into negotiations for the BW contract to be worked on until the next meeting, I guess.
Yeah, I think, do you think that's reasonable that we
Yeah.
have something hashed out before our next meeting and actually sign?
Yeah, Jeff, Matt Shipman, by the way, nice
Sure.
to meet you. We kind of hashed through some of this today that I will, once we kind of get a consensus among us, I'll send you. The idea being that, we're going to hammer this contract out, but the terms we still need to work on, and then we'll approve it. Hopefully, if we can come up with an agreement at the next meeting. I think that's
So-
what everybody's saying, and that's
Yeah.
fine. That
So
way
you
it
wanna
kind of
bring
gives
it
us,
down here after the meeting, or maybe we could sit and
All the time you need.
chat.
Good. Okay, any further discussions? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you.
Thank you.
Really excited to have that support from the,
I don't think Brandon had anything at all to present today, correct? I don't-
no, he told us earlier that he didn't.
Right. Okay, next on the agenda, we have payroll and accounts payable claims approvals.
Before the meeting, I went upstairs and looked at all of the payroll and accounts payable claims, and everything looked to be in order, so I signed off on them. So I'll make a motion that we approve payroll and accounts payable claims.
Okay, we've got a motion to approve payroll and accounts payable claims.
I'll second.
We've got a second. Further discussions? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you. Give it a minute.
I wasn't sure if we had both of the
Oh,
executive
okay.
sessions, so there's
Yep.
3 sets there.
Okay, next on the agenda, we have the previous meeting minutes approval. We have 2 executive meetings and then the regular meeting minutes. So let's go with October 25th, 2021 executive session.
Move that we approve it as presented.
Got a motion to approve as presented.
Second.
A second. Further discussions? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Okay, the next we have is October 26th, 2021 for an executive session.
I'll move that we approve those as presented.
Got a motion to approve? Got a second? Further discussions? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you. Then we have the regular minutes for our November 1st, 2021 meeting.
I'll move that we approve those as presented.
Got a motion to approve? Got a second? Further discussions? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you. Matt, did you have anything further?
Nothing that I can think of necessarily.
Tiffany? Commissioner? Commissioner?
Nothing.
I have nothing at this time. Anything from the public? We'll adjourn the meeting. Thank you, everyone.